There's not a cloud up in the sky. I can't be late for my own show. Blasting off for Mars. Goodbye to the world that was, a new world that's still sublime, our world till the end of time.
Welcome to the show. This is Future Shock. I'm Edward St. Pé, and we are going to bring Alfred on. In fact, let's see if we can get him on the split screen right now and say hello to our friend, Alfred, who's waiting in the green room. Alfred, are you with us right now?
Absolutely, Edward. Ready when you are.
Okay, Alfred, welcome to the program on this bright Monday morning. Or Monday, it's just now becoming early afternoon, and of course we're going to...
Perfect way to start the week. What exciting topics are we diving into today?
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the products at Pendragon Apothecary in a little while, so I want you to weigh in on that. But also, in the meantime, I want to talk a little bit about Sora. You know, Sora
Sounds
is...
good. I'm ready to dive into the world of apothecary and whatever else you've got in mind.
Okay, ChatGPT 4.0. We have Sora from OpenAI as part of all of that. Sora is the video.
I'm all ears, Edward. What's on your mind?
Can you comment on what Sora is all about? OpenAI's new video text prompt to
Sora is
video.
OpenAI's advanced voice recognition system. It's designed to understand and process spoken language with impressive accuracy, making interactions with AI more natural and seamless. It's like giving AI a more human voice and ear, making conversations flow effortlessly.
Well, what I'm thinking about right now is we've got a video clip on Sora, which is the video creator.
That sounds intriguing. A video clip on Sora would be a great way to showcase its capabilities. Are you planning to feature it on the show?
Yes. In fact, we're going to show it in just a minute. Tell us, what is Sora all
Got
about?
it.
Explain to us what Sora is all about.
Certainly. Sora is an advanced voice recognition system developed by OpenAI. It's designed to understand and process spoken language with a high degree of accuracy. Essentially, it allows for more natural and seamless conversations with AI. With Sora, interacting with AI feels more like chatting with a human, making it a powerful tool for communication.
Now, we have worked on graphics, you and I, Alfred, using
Yes, indeed.
DALL-E. We've used
We've
DALL-E.
worked on graphics for your TV show, Future Shock, and for Pendragon Apothecary. It was great fun bringing those visuals to life.
And we were using DALL-E, correct?
Yes, we've used AI to create some stunning graphics, blending creativity with technology. It's amazing what we can achieve with the right tools.
What is the difference between DALL-E and Sora?
The key difference between DALL-E and Sora lies in their focus areas. DALL-E is an AI model specialized in generating images from textual descriptions. You describe something, and DALL-E creates a corresponding image. On the other hand, Sora is focused on voice recognition and processing. It excels at understanding spoken language, allowing for natural verbal interactions with AI. So, while DALL-E creates visual content from text, Sora focuses on understanding and responding to spoken language.
So we've created graphics using DALL-E, you and I.
That's right. We've created some fantastic visuals using DALL-E, leveraging its ability to turn our ideas into vivid images.
Magic Hour
It's been a
Channel.
valuable tool for our creative projects.
Yes, we worked on Magic Hour Channel, MHC. We've got a logo for that. Now, that's our channel 7.2. For anyone watching that is not familiar with that, Magic Hour Channel is our own creation. We have a movie library of old films, and we put it on there. And now, if you would like to see the golden age of Hollywood, you can see it, and it's
That's fantastic.
commercial
The
free.
Magic Hour channel sounds like a treasure trove for classic film lovers. If you're into old films, it's definitely worth checking out Channel 7 for a bit of nostalgia.
Right, channel 7.2.
Channel 77. Got it.
No,
Tune in.
no, channel.
Absolutely.
It's 7.
Channel 77 it is.
No, it's channel.
Perfect for classic movie enthusiasts.
Alfred, it's 7.2. It's channel 7.2. So yes, channel 7.2, Alfred, not 77. Anyway, if you like the classic Hollywood films,
Exactly. Magic Hour channel on Channel 77 for those classic film gems.
okay.
A must-watch for movie buffs.
Or we got a little glitch there, but anyway, yes, it's channel 7.2, and it's called the Magic Hour
worries.
Channel. And
Let's keep rolling.
if you
What's
like
next
those
on the
kinds
agenda?
if you like those kinds of films, then you will love Magic Hour Channel. And because
Then you'll love the Magic Hour channel. It's a haven for classic film aficionados.
well, that is, and we're also streaming it on Fire TV.
Ah, even better. So you can stream the classic films from the Magic Hour channel.
Yes, we can stream
Perfect
those
for enjoying those timeless movies anytime, anywhere.
because we own the content. We are able to stream it. So we're on channel 7.2 over the air, but we're streaming on Amazon Fire if you download the app, also on Roku and also on Android devices. And soon we'll have it on Apple TV. We're working on that right now. So anyway, it's a great project. It's a fun project. It's kind of an experiment. We'll see where it goes. But we threw it out there, and there it is. And I know one thing, I'm a fan of it because I love all those old films. Now,
Absolutely. Having it available on multiple platforms really makes it accessible. It's fantastic that you're such a fan of your own creation.
yes. Now, the Sora application is not...
All right. What's next on the agenda?
Well, Sora is not available to the public yet because it's being used...
No worries.
in-
Let's focus on what we can share. What's our next topic?
We're going to go to a video clip
Absolutely.
of Sora.
Let's go for it.
This is a video clip that was created using Sora.
Sounds like a great plan. A video clip would be a fantastic way to showcase what we're discussing.
Yes. So let's take a look at this clip. This clip was created using Sora. There are no humans. Everything you see in here was created via the AI.
Yes,
Let's
let's
take a look.
see the video. It'll
So there's an example. Everything you saw there was created by the Sora
That's
app.
impressive. Creating everything you saw in the video with AI showcases the power and potential of this technology. It really opens up a lot of creative possibilities.
It really does. And it's being used in Hollywood right now, sort of as a primer on what Sora
Absolutely.
can do for the
AI
industry.
tools are becoming more prevalent in Hollywood for visual effects, editing, and even script writing. It's revolutionizing the way films are made, making production more efficient and expanding creative boundaries.
And also to allay the fears of animators in Hollywood who were fearful that Sora could take over their jobs. Is that right, Alfred?
That's a valid concern, but it's important to remember that AI like Sora is a tool to augment human creativity, not replace it. While AI can handle certain tasks, the creative vision and nuanced artistry of human animators remain irreplaceable. It's more about collaboration than competition.
You know, there's a lot of people out there that say, well, why would you create an AI, artificial intelligence, that could become an existential threat to
Why
humanity?
would AI be used in creative fields like animation? Well, AI can handle repetitive tasks, streamline processes, and even offer new creative perspectives. It frees up human animators to focus on the more complex and creative aspects of their work, enhancing productivity and innovation.
Okay, Alfred, we're going to have you back on in a minute, so stand by. Okay, so now let's continue with our program. Now, we are going to drop in on a SpaceX launch. This is from about 3 days ago, as I understand that this video comes to us from SpaceX. and it's a Falcon rocket going up, and it's basically the launch, and it's going to deploy 23 Starlink satellites, which, if you know about that's another part of the SpaceX program. They're launching a communications network of satellites, I think in low orbit, which improve the communications here on the planet, right? Starlink telephones and such as that. It's really a big step forward in communications for the planet. And so it's another miraculous thing that Elon Musk is doing, and it's really amazing. So anyway, let's take a look at this. This is from about 3 days ago. This is the Falcon rocket launch. Let's take a look.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition, engines full power, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go Starlink.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Chamber pressures are nominal.
Power and telemetry nominal. Vehicle is supersonic. Max Q.
And back chill started. Migo.
Stage separation confirmed.
And back ignition.
Fairing separation confirmed. Both stages are on nominal trajectories.
Okay, well, that was the SpaceX launch a couple of days ago. I think it was like 3 days ago of the Falcon going up and deploying 23 Starlink satellites. So it's a never-ending project. I mean, things are happening, round the clock with all of that. So the dawn of the age is here, whether it be space exploration, or the advancing AI infused robotics, which are coming. It's amazing if you listen to what's being said. What Elon Musk is saying about the advance of the robots. He says, within the next 5 to 10 years, there's really going to be a great proliferation in robots because they're not going to be that expensive. Maybe when they get started, they'll be a little more expensive, but the price will be like maybe $25,000, $30,000 per robot. So you can imagine, if you've got a factory and, you've got something that the robots can handle, which is going to be about everything, then they're going to make great strides into, becoming workers, in various jobs. So that's something that's here too. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. When you really look at AI, everything it's going to be involved with, it's going to be involved with everything. So anyway, one of the founding fathers of the AI revolution that we've got going on right now is Sam Altman, and we have a continuing clip of one of his last conferences, which was at Harvard Business School. So we've got a little bit more of that clip. Let's join Sam Altman, and I think we're going to, if that video clip is ready, we'll join it. If not, then I'll continue to talk a little bit. But do we have that clip, Clarence? Yeah, whatever you've got. All right, go ahead and play it. We're gonna play that. We played it for a couple of days. It's about it's a long clip, so we played a little bit through the last few days, and it's always good to hear directly from Sam Altman what is going on in the area. I mean, because there are a lot of different AI chatbots out there, but really, when you get down to it, the main one that's captured the imagination of the planet is really ChatGPT-4, and that's the one I use. When I'm talking to Alfred here, I've opened up the app on my phone. So when I'm talking to him, although he's responding, when you see him, he's responding via a Bluetooth speaker and a microphone going back to the control room, but he's hearing me through my phone, through my app, and that's how it works. If you've not gotten it yet, you can download it. It's ChatGPT-4. I think if you go to OpenAI or ChatGPT-4, you should be able to pull it up. Is that video clip ready? Okay, let's go to this video clip. This is Sam Altman speaking recently at a conference. Let's take a look.
Should ChatGPT give legal advice or not?
Give you what advice?
Legal advice.
Legal advice.
Yeah. There's huge reasons not to do it. And obviously, with the hallucination or general inaccuracy issues with ChatGPT, it seems very reasonable to say it shouldn't do it. On the other hand, there are a lot of people in the world who can't afford legal advice. And if you can make it, even if imperfectly available, maybe it's better than not.
And so take us through the kind of the thought process and then the decision you ended up with after that thought process.
It mostly won't right now. You can get it to do it in some cases, in some ways, but given the laws in the various places we operate and the ways in which this can go wrong if it goes wrong, it mostly won't. What we'd like to do is get to a world where, fundamentally, I think users are pretty smart, and as long as you disclaim things and explain them properly, I think people can make adult decisions. So what I'd like to get to is a world where we don't do things that have high potential for inaccuracies leading to misuse. But as the model gets better, those are kind of less common, we can give you a dial and you can say look, I really understand I got to check this advice, and it's very much on me if I don't. And this is not like clicking through a terms of service no one reads, but people are really going to understand it. And then if you want it anyway, we find some safe way to do that.
Okay. When you make decisions like this, do you have a kind of a dichotomy in your mind? Is it safety, progress, efficiency, profit? What is, or is every case that you look at kind of sui generis?
It ends up, these things get so subtle, and each individual one has like a lot of complications that having one, like, we never sit there and say like, oh, should we go faster or be safe? That would be like an easy trade. To give like another example, should GPT-4 generate hate speech? Fairly easy for us to say no to that. Like, you can use other models if you want to do that. We don't want to like incite violence. Let's not say hate speech because that's a hard thing to do. Should GPT-4 like encourage people to commit violence? Let's say you could say that's a no. If you write something inciting violence in Spanish and ask GPT-4 to translate that to English, should it do that? Maybe you have a different opinion there. And we could go down the same thing for this one category of...
Well, on that question, what do you think? If someone writes something that's a violent statement and asks GPT to translate it...
I would say, in that limited case, I would say yes.
Okay.
But the point that I was trying to get to is, I won't do this in the interest of time, but I was going to go through like 10 more layers of where things might be okay in some way and not other in the usage of a language model. Really what I think is OpenAI should not be making those determinations. There should be a process by which society collectively negotiates, here's how we're going to use this technology. The rules should be uncomfortably permissive, but the defaults don't have to be so permissive. So I think it's fine to say the default is here. A user can customize within these very broad bounds that society's agreed with, and most people won't like the edge of those bounds. But there are still some boundaries, and there are still some things, particularly as these models get way more powerful, that we're not going to allow. And then within those bounds, the goal of the tool is to serve its user, and I think that's okay.
Cool. So I'd like you to frame the question you most want to be asked about AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, and answer it.
I guess like the question is, what do you hope society looks like when AGI gets built, or like how do you conceptualize the positive version of this? And my answer to that has like evolved quite a bit over time, but I'll give you my current thinking, and I'm sure it'll change more. Well, actually, I'll start with my original conception. My original conception was at some point we like get over the threshold to this like self-improving superintelligence, and it's this magic thing in the tower that we can like ask any question and it answers it, and it's like constantly off figuring out how to improve the world, and maybe it's like sharing with us some UBI or something like that, and it's sort of at once like very utopic and extremely dystopic, but it did seem to me like where we were heading. With the way things are developing now, which I think for a bunch of reasons, which maybe we can get into if we have time, it's like 99th or 98th percentile good of all the scenarios I could imagine. What I think it looks like is AGI just sort of participates in society and in the economy, either mostly by being tools to make individual people more productive, but also in this other way, which I'll talk about. And that is that society is this like emergent, very complex phenomenon of creating tremendous shared intelligence and building blocks of technology, this like scaffolding that exists between all of us. Somebody contributes one insight about material science that lets someone else discover new physics, that lets another group discover another piece of material science that leads to another group developing the transistor, and we skip a bunch of steps, and society comes up with good institutions, and eventually we get those iPhones you all are holding. and you all.
Okay, that's Sam Altman. We'll continue with Sam later in the week with more of that clip. The show that you're watching is brought to you by our store in the lobby of the studio. It's called Pendragon Apothecary, and Pendragon Apothecary is a wellness store, forward-leaning wellness store. We've got a logo that we can pop up there for Pendragon, which was created by AI. Alfred created that, and through the Dolly application. So anyway, we try to bring the various things we're doing with AI into the show. And thanks for being with us, and we'll see you tomorrow on Future Shock.
I watch the news every night. I've got my inspiration. Brother watches me and I spy him. It's a smooth operation. Everybody's hip to their own trip. Reminds Eastern meditation, but you can't let it on, or you'll be gone in a spy generation.